Hello again. You've heard about why we think the ICWA Fellowship is great. It's also unique. Whatever the important topics that fellows examine and write about each month, they're encouraged to experiment, to travel, follow promising new leads, and drop dead ends. And through that independent, self-directed process, develop their own voices, in addition to deepening our understanding of the cultures and societies in which they're based. Our current fellows reflect the diversity and importance of the subjects we investigate. Both fellows are drawing vital lessons for U.S. policy. Andrew Weil Fellow Roland Robinson is comparing integrative healthcare for substance abuse and addiction in 3 different places: the Netherlands, Portugal, and Brazil.
Hey, bom dia de Portugal, where I've been learning about the reforms of the year 2000 here in Portugal. And so it's been fascinating to see how, those reforms from 25 years ago are still holding up today, talking with housing services, harm reduction services, treatment centers, therapeutic communities, and so forth. And just everyday Portuguese and understand how do they experience reform. Did the culture around drug use change? Was it accepted and was it not? It's been really fascinating here, learning about that, talking with people here. And, I just want to thank ICWA for having me out here and looking forward to the next adventure. Hello for the last time from Brazil, where I've been hitting the streets of Cracolândia and the favelas to understand how public health is administered here in Brazil. And when I'm not, hitting the streets, I'm hitting the water. I wonder what Brett's doing right now.
Brett Simpson, the Institute's first Peter Bird Martin Fellow, is an environment journalist based in the world's northernmost city.
Hi, this is Brett Simpson. I am in Tromsø, Norway, more than 200 miles north of the Arctic Circle. And thanks to the generosity of ICWA, I am here reporting on the fastest warming part of the planet, all of the geopolitical changes that are happening here, and also just society, culture, ecosystems, and people. What happens in the Arctic doesn't stay in the Arctic. This matters to you in the US because all the changes that are starting here echo out to the rest of the globe. Thank you again.
ICWA nurtures deep understanding of international cultures and affairs to ensure that America's role in the world is informed by wisdom, foresight, and compassion. It's a mark of the fellowship's success that it has remained largely unchanged since its launch a century ago, when Americans had little knowledge of Asia, Africa, and other parts of the world. We've heard from 2 current fellows and future leading experts. We'll close with a former fellow and board chair. Joe Batat is a distinguished witness of ICWA's transformational power.
My mentor at MIT saw that I was struggling into getting to do something about China, which at that time China was closed up. So he told me one day, there is something called Institute of Current World Affairs. The fellowship allowed me to build an understanding of China, which I used very, very much when I was working for 25 years at the World Bank. One of the projects I ran won a World Bank-wide award. Had I not have done this fellowship, I may not have been able to be as successful as I was. ICWA is relevant even more so now when we are bombarded by instant information coming from all over the world. Accessing that information is one thing. Understanding its complexity and how to use it is another. And that's what the ICWA Fellowship gives you.